Welcome back to Let's Play Survival Kids. In the previous part, something I didn't mention, but what I think is kind of cool, is when it's raining, the percussion and the music stops.
Huh.
They're probably just on the same track, so it cuts them out. But I like the effect it has. It makes it seem a little calmer.
Yeah.
And we just took that shortcut that I mentioned earlier. It takes us right back to the waterfall.
And you land flat on your face.
Yep. Luckily, it doesn't actually hurt you. But it looks like it hurts. Taking out the bow and arrow, which we can use to create a new path.
Run! Or not.
And that's not the last time that we actually use that in a way other than for hunting. I'm actually kind of dumb. I saw the rocks and thought, oh, I guess I'll have to come from the other way.
Oh.
I'm actually supposed to come from that way to get the rocks out of the way. So we'll be doing that later.
Oh, you goof.
So it's morning. Go ahead and saving it to a file. That file I'm going to specifically use to get to the 100-day ending. It's as good a chance as any to show off the map.
I like how your profile picture changes to you having the monkey in it.
Yeah.
And you look happier.
The map doesn't really give a very good idea of where you are,
Yeah.
honestly.
A deer!
Just sitting there. And like, okay. So this is how it's gonna be.
Do you want to be food, please?
Funny thing about bow and arrow, you miss quite a few shots,
Yeah.
usually.
I like how it... Wah!
Oh shit. No, I don't think so.
Sweet. Bow and arrow is effective.
Yep, pretty useful. Might notice, this way was blocked off.
Oh.
But since we had the earthquake, and we've gone around the island, it's now open up. I'm gonna fall into a hole. And Adventure Daughter, she's not just gonna let that hurt her pride. She's gonna turn it into an opportunity.
You managed to get out, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, the pitfalls, yeah.
Yep. Like it's hard to fight for me, Drew. There we go. I never do that. Also, up here, we find a hot spring.
Ooh!
Because this is a Japanese game.
True.
And Link dive bombs into our face. And because of that, we regained some stamina. Wow, it's warm. Wow, it's bright.
As opposed to that cold fire.
And there's really nothing in here. Just a flexible tree and a bit of ivy, if we need to make a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know how ivy would work as a bowstring, really.
Eh.
Oh well. Is that a burnt-out campfire?
Yes, it is. I'm purposefully not looking at it, though,
Oh.
because that activates a few things which will get in the way of the ending I'm going for. Also, we see an egg in a tree.
Another minigame?
Another minigame. This one's not nearly as bad. So, of course, this one I fuck up.
Are there scorpions in this tree?
No. What this one is, there's only the one egg, and Link can climb this tree perfectly fine. So he's up in that tree, he's gonna toss it to us, and we need to catch it. Your character runs really fast, so I missed it. And to make up for that game being relatively easier than the first one, that's a one-time shot.
Oh.
So we'll have to wait for the egg to respawn before we can try again.
Gotta wait for that bird to have another baby.
There's a boar.
Ah! Do boars attack you?
Yes.
Boars are herbivores, aren't they?
They're... Doesn't mean they like you.
Okay. They don't like your face.
There's not really much in here either. Just a centipede. An aggressive centipede.
Okay. Because that makes sense. Can it actually hurt you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
It'll crawl into your ear and lay eggs in your brain.
And there's the circle gem.
Ah! Oh.
It's like, nope, bitch.
Well done, Drew.
Oh, and a fish ate it.
You're gonna have to eat every fish in the river.
Well, I've already extincted all alligators. What's one more species?
Just make a hobby of wrecking the ecosystem. That's how you'll pass the time.
That's how I'm surviving. I don't think I have a choice. Damp grass makes me thirsty.
Okay. Just suck the dew off the grass, then.
We're on the opposite side of those rocks. And here's me realizing, oh, I was supposed to move them from there. Hooray, and it's already daytime.
Hooray! Yes, yeah.
I'm processing it. Oh shit, a bear.
Can you eat the bear?
Probably. I'm not gonna try it. Move him out of the way properly.
Hooray!
This opens up both the shortcut, obviously, but also access to a new path.
Huh.
But first, since I'm down here, I'm gonna quickly get the circle gem. Where you see the little fish jumping out of the water, that's the place where you want to go fishing.
Yeah.
It's slightly randomized whether you'll catch a fish that you can eat, or this, the big fish. And the big fish is the one who swallowed the circle gem.
You can't eat it.
Nope. You only get the gem.
It's been tainted by gem.
I figure I might as well go ahead and catch lunch while I'm here. So I got a tiny fish. I don't have space for it. Never fucking mind, then.
Oh, look!
Path behind a waterfall.
I always wanted to find something like that when I was young and make it my hideaway.
I grabbed the ivy because I'll be needing that in this exact cave. When you go into this cave, you want to be sure you have a piece of ivy and a big stick. We're going to be using the big stick twice. One to push a rock out of the way and another as a bridge.
Oh.
But we come out an area where we can get another big stick, so it's not too much of a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Use the ivy right here with Link's help.
I half thought yours. Are you gonna tightrope walk?
Yep.
Oh.
It's perfectly safe. I can't swim, but I can walk on ivy.
Ivy has amazing tension.
Yeah. Mostly exploring. There's only one direct path out. Off to the side path, there's just some berries and stuff. And off here,
A stick. No way to rock.
you want to push this rock out of the way before you take the path out. The path out is where you will drop this stick to make a path, but here we get the palace key.
There's a palace now.
There is a palace in this game. Again, that's much later on. Oh shit about. Can't eat them though.
But they can eat you. It's not like I could jump.
And there we go.
Adventure Dad didn't teach you how to jump either.
No,
He was very selective in his adventure ways.
I don't have a Rock's Feather. So we come out in the forest. It'll become apparent right about here. It's the forest that leads up to the ship. So we have another shortcut. Not a shortcut you'll ever use,
Yeah.
but it's there.
Cave's too much a pain in the butt. Pain in the patoot.
Even if we don't necessarily use it, It is nice to have. It's one of those things that I liked about Dark Souls so much.
Mm-hmm.
All of the little ways that you were able to connect around the different parts of the world helped to make it feel more
Real?
real and like a place where everything was connected. Helped to make it feel like it's in this one place.
It's another game I need to play.
Here's another useless thing you can make. Combining ivy and a stick makes a whip.
You could use it to tame lions, but there's no lions here.
It's pointless, but it's something that I like. It's one of the things that I like about the Metal Gear Solid series. The developers took the time to think, well, what if I did this instead? And actually put a possibility into the game. Even if it's useless, I like that they did that.
Yeah.
There's me going ahead and making a trap.
I wonder if the whip may be a little shout out to Indiana Jones.
Could be. Going ahead and make a pitfall. Both the trap and pitfall
Are useless.
are useless because at this point, I'm going ahead and just driving through to 100 days. This is kind of extended, but also you'll notice the lovely little drawing of the monkey that Olivia did.
I draw so many stupid things. I never used to draw this many stupid things. I blame you.
Yeah. And Travis, he wanted a lot of it too.
Yeah, Travis. I don't mind doing it.
But as all of this goes on, every time you go to sleep, you'll lose 20 hunger and thirst. If you are completely empty on those, you start losing 20 health.
Oh.
But if you've got a lot of good food like honey, if you've got a full canteen, you can burn through weeks without having to leave the hut. And this is the only good way you can get the 100 days endings. Yes, there are multiple 100 days endings.
Oh, jeez. I like your little transition. Slide.
But yeah, it's more tedious than it is difficult to get these ones.
Yeah.
And I figure since it's the last day, might as well guarantee that I survive the night. So I'm full up, day 100. Time for a transition into many years later.
Oh.
Now she's all grown up.
Now I'm a hot beach babe.
Link is still alive. Still wearing the same hair ties. So you go on to live a happy life on the island. And you give up trying to get out.
After only 100 days?
Well, it's not really the character's choice by that point. At this point, the game's just like, okay, you're not gonna figure it out. That's it. And that is ending 7. I don't know why it's ending 7. Seems like it would be easier to get than some of the later endings, where you have to do a lot more.
Yeah. Do you have to try to get some of the bad endings?
Kind of.
Like in certain games with multiple endings, there are like ultimate bad endings, but you need to absolutely give your all to get it. Like in Mass Effect 2, there's a suicide mission at the end, and you can make it so that none of your companions or yourself get off alive. And so the only people left are your pilot and your ship's AI, but you have to really try to get that bad ending.
Yeah, there's nothing like that in this.
No.
In fact, the bad endings are based mostly on your insistence on not doing what's necessary.
So basically being a stupid kid.
Yeah, there's only a couple, and they're both based on not bringing enough food.
Yeah. Food is essentially... Yeah.
God, this game.
Yeah. And in real life, if you think about it. Food and water.
Yeah. So, next time, seeing as I can't get the oval gem, I'm going to have to go ahead and change my course of action. What I had planned was I would go ahead and get the oval gem, and then once I've gotten all of the gems, I would go ahead and leave the island on the ship. That's another one of the endings. But since I have the pendant instead, I have to find the other person on the island.
There's someone else?
There is someone else on the island. So we're going to diverge, get the endings involved with them instead.
And eat them.
And eat them. Well, we can't eat the monkey. He's our friend.
Yeah, we'll just have to split the person.
On that note, we'll see you then.